Hey guys, it's Aubrey from Muttley Plans. I hope everybody has had a fantastic week this week. I definitely have sped this video up quite a bit, so it's gonna be a little shorter today. Um, Still trying to decide, I don't know how long I'm willing to let my videos be. Oh, Velcro just sneezed. Um, anyway, so I'm just playing around. I know that I appreciate videos that are in the, 15 to 45-minute range, and so I don't know. Anyway, this one's like 16 and a half minutes or something. Not that you probably care because you're here for the planning. So I'm going to move on. I showed you the little booklet that I'm planning with. It's one that I bought a few years back. And it is an Agenda 52 in the purple florals. I really like it. It's like that moody floral feeling with all of the stickers and everything from it. So I really enjoyed it. Um, I've probably said this several spreads now, but this actually may be one of my favorites that I've done. I really enjoyed making it. I felt like the washi tape that I'm using had that for several years too. And I don't know. It went so well. It kind of gave me like that moody, yeah, floral vibe. Almost like vintage. Some of the stickers that I put down with these florals and everything really reminded me of the older depictions of florals that you might see in your grandparents' house. So yeah, anyway, I really enjoyed it, and I got to do different florals, and butterflies are always a plus. There were a ton of little deco stickers in this booklet, and so I just went ham. Put some at the bottom, and then I put butterflies and flowers alternating for, the beginning part. So yeah, the two main inks that I'm using this week are Van Diemen's Hummingbird Wing, which is in my green pen. That's my Franklin Christoph pen in a broad nib. It is the O2 model in the colorway Sage. I really like this pen. My husband bought it for me, and yeah, it's fantastic. I love it. The broad, I really like the broad for shimmers. And it's really actually pretty comfortable to write with as well. So, my Monday was pretty standard. Did some patient care at work, did notes, and then took a nap and I filmed. I actually think that I didn't sit down to decorate until Monday. Usually I'll decorate on Sunday and then start planning starting Monday evenings. But I can't remember what happened last week. Maybe I just caught a bout of laziness. I'm not really sure. But I wound up doing all of this on Monday, the decorating and then planning for Monday. So, um, Monday was pretty exciting. I caught a sale on a pen that my husband has been wanting for a minute. Um, and so, of course, I got it. That video of that pen will be up uh, on the channel on Wednesdays when it's set to go out, and I kind of do a walkthrough of what pin I bought, how I came by it, stuff like that. So if you're interested in an unboxing video, absolutely check that out when it comes out on Wednesday of this coming week. So just a few days from this video going up. But I was super stoked about buying him a pin. Um, yeah, my husband and I are very bad at like keeping stuff from each other. So like we like to give gifts every now and then. And yeah, we're horrible. Like, we can't contain it and we'll just be like, "Oh, I bought you something." It's fantastic. It's great. But anyway, so that was the highlight of my Monday, and I didn't go over this before, but I actually did do something different for that those time slots after 8 p.m. Instead of, doing the three list or anything like that, I was like, let's try highlights. And it turns out I actually did have quite a few highlights. So it turned out to be really good. For my highlight of Monday, of course, it was buying the pin for my husband and me basically being like, can I actually keep it from him? I think he found out on Tuesday. I'm not really sure. But I did not manage it. He found out 2 days before it got here. So, oh, and the ink that I'm using in the highlight section is Diamine Ancient Copper. And the pen that I have it in is my Hongdian N8 in the colorway Maple Leaf. So, we had stuff going on Tuesday. We finally were able to have our Bible study. So I actually did not plan on Tuesday. I wound up planning Tuesday and Wednesday on Wednesday. So that is why you see me kind of going through. Work was pretty predictable this week. I think I only did 1 hour over. And it was, it was nice. Wednesday I did forget. No, it was Thursday. I had lunch with Dana, right? I can't remember. Anyway, I think I forgot to mark in that I had a lunch date on Thursday, but future plans, future plans. I am really enjoying those knitting stickers quite a bit. And that was a peek into my work journal because honestly, that is my brain. That's where I keep track of everything that I do. It's where I keep all of my trackers from week to week. If you don't already know, this planner that I'm currently planning in is an A5 Sterling Ink Compact. I love it, but it is a memory keeping planner. So, for me, memory keeping is I go in at the end of my day and I just mark out what I did. And I completely forgot. So you see me pull out that whiteout and everything. I forgot that I actually I got a job offer on Tuesday. So and so that was nice to have that. Especially since, my current job only has about 3 months left. I am a contractor, so that was nice. I did have to do negotiations and stuff like that, but yeah, yeah. Honestly, I'm happy to have a job offer, but it's one of those bitter sweet things, I guess. I'm not sure because I really like the job that I'm in now. So, but it'll be a good change anyway, so but yeah, I decided that I needed to mark that in um and just yeah, put that in there. And then I just wrote out my highlights for the rest of Tuesday. I did have to think back a little bit, but there were some there. On Wednesday, I had a fantastic nap. Work was a little hectic on Wednesday. I was supposed to meet my friend Dana with for lunch that day, and I actually had to push that back because I kept on getting busier and busier at work, and couldn't really get away. I had a report I had to get out that day, and then right as I was about to leave, I had a new patient walk in, and asked me to look at something. I was like, well, yeah, sure, why not? So, wound up getting caught up at work, which is fine. So instead of my lunch date, went home, took a nap, and then I went down the knitting hole. I have been on a knitting kick. Yeah, for the past 2 or 3 weeks. I actually, as of today, which it's Saturday the 17th, I believe, as of today, I finished my first project. It was a headband. It took me like 3, 4 days, something like that. I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm pretty proud of it. So the headband is for my friend Dana. But yeah, I was super excited. I wanted something small that was going to be quick to do because I do have currently two blankets going. Because I guess I'm just a go big or go home type girly. I'm not really sure. But I've got those going, and those are definitely more long-term commitments. And so it was nice to have something that was smaller and would knit up a lot more quickly. Um, yeah. So it was fun. It was nice. And then also I've noticed I've been knitting so much that I'm actually starting to feel it in my shoulder and my elbow. And so being able to switch to the lighter yarn and knit for a little bit was definitely a blessing. So pretty great. Back to the planning now. So over on Sunday, I don't really plan a whole lot on the weekends. So I usually put my to-do Sunday reset list on, well, Sunday. And just fill in the things that we need to do. We usually do a weekly clean. We do a little bit of cleaning throughout the week, and by we, I mean my husband, because he is amazing, and I honestly get home and I'm tired. I'm exhausted. So he's definitely the champ that he cleans the kitchen, and then I do the laundry most of the time. So, but anyway, Sundays are big cleaning day to where, like, if we have our little nests or anything, we clean that out. We do grocery shopping, and then just little maintenance things, to keep the house halfway decent. I'm not gonna say we're perfect because we are not. But we try to at least make it look like we live here. Um, on Thursday, like I said, I forgot to put in that I did have lunch with my friend, but then I got home and I had a huge knit-a-thon. Like, I knitted all the way up until bedtime, and it was a ton of fun. I made a lot of headway on my blanket, or on one of my blankets. And so that's pretty cool. I've really been enjoying getting to see just how the blanket grows when you have like a 30 to minute to an hour session. It's pretty cool. And then on Friday, so Friday was very interesting. I did uh get a job offer, so they answered my counter and stuff. So that was pretty good. Like I said, bittersweet because I really love my current job. Just can't stay there. Uh, so yeah, bittersweet, a little mixed feelings on that, truthfully. Just because I know that it's a blessing and it's going to be good for me to have a place to land. And it's also a blessing that my financial situation, job-wise, will not change. Um, but still, it's a change that I didn't necessarily want, but that I'm having to make. So, yeah, anyway, sorry to be a Debbie Downer. Um, but yeah, it'll be good. It will be good. So on Friday, when I got home, or on my way home, I called my husband. I was like, bro, let's go get some Brahms. I need ice cream. And so he's my little ride or die, and he was like, yeah, absolutely. Let me put the dogs up. I'll meet you out in the front. So I literally drove straight from getting off of work just to pick him up, just to go drive 20 minutes into town to like go get Brahms. But it was delicious. We wound up sitting in the parking lot and enjoying our ice cream, and I think he had a chicken sandwich or something. I'm not sure. I all I remember is I stole his fries. Um, so yeah, and then after that, just kind of mulled things over, about the whole job offer and just kind of working through my feelings on it. Saturday was a pretty low key day for us. Got up, went to the where did we go? Oh, we went to Viridian. It's my favorite coffee shop. I don't think Kelvin really cares. And I knitted. He read. Then we went to Joann's. Had a great time at our farmers market. We had the best pupusas there. Um, yeah, and we went to Ollie's, and then I took a nap, and we just kind of watched movies this evening, and it's fantastic. I enjoyed it. Sunday's gonna be pretty empty. We're for sure gonna do church and groceries and all that, but yeah. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hopefully I'll see you the next one.